So here we have the Porsche Boxster on an 08 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside of the car from there. From the outside you can of course see it's a two-door convertible with alloy wheels. We're going to work our way back around to the front of the car before we climb in. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have the twin tailpipes there. We have reversing sensors as well. I think it's well worth seeing the boot space for this vehicle, bigger than you may well expect. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in. And as I mentioned, we'll run through some controls on the inside of the car from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, firstly you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way around, and secondly, it's a great looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer, the total miles for the car, which are 83,776. In the centre, the rev counter, and a digital readout for the speedometer. And on the right-hand side, the fuel gauge and the coolant temperature gauge as well. Out to the steering wheel. Over on the left-hand side, just here, you have buttons, a button that will change the trip computer information in this car, and into the centre, the main stereo system. So we have some storage just here, and then you can adjust various different stereo settings on here. So as you can see, Bluetooth audio, our radio, certain Porsche-friendly apps that you can connect up, as you can see being displayed on the screen now. You can pair your phone from on here. You have voice activation as well, and then of course you can adjust the volume for the stereo itself. We have deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside. Below that, a heated driver and passenger seat, particularly handy in a convertible of course, and they've got two different heat settings each. Below that, you can make adjustments to your climate control, so you can adjust the temperature, which you see moving along there. The fan speed works in much the same way. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the vehicle, and then you can turn your air conditioning on and off from here. You can change the suspension settings. You can open up the rear spoiler from here. We've got a bit of storage underneath there, and a 6-speed manual gearbox as well. The button to operate the roof is by the handbrake just here. The roof is open at the moment, so to close it, we'll push that button down, and I'll show you that working now. As I say, push the button down. It's a very quick operation all in all. You will see the roof fold forwards over to you, and then the tailgate will close. Once you've done that, this just then needs to be locked into place like that, and the roof is now fully closed. To open it again, you'd press this and release that catch before using the button to open the roof properly. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.